Come on in, yes. It's another edition of the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast. I'm your brother Hiram my King, and I'm in the building. Hey, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit the share button, let somebody know we do this thing every week. Compliments of the reported newspaper, Akron's only black press, doing a thing for over 50 years. Listen, I was thinking about something before I even get into this thing. Okay, I've noticed that on Facebook, we over there doing a good thing on the Facebooklet, okay? I mean, wow. Big ups to you guys for sharing what we doing if you're watching this on the Facebooklet. And not only that, but one of our reels did over 500,000 views. So I want to give a shout out. I'm gonna hit the clap button and give a shout out to you guys for doing your thing. Hopefully you guys can get the same vibe over here at YouTube. Okay, for some reason we're not doing the same. I don't know. It's the same people, maybe it's not. But anyway, let's kick it off today. We give you all the latest entertainment news, that global black entertainment news, okay? So let's kick it off. Looks like my man Suge Knight is in the news. You know who Suge Knight is. The big bad bully of hip hop. Well, it looks like Suge Knight is in the news showing love, okay? He said he don't like the way society is coming down on Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean John Combs, which we all know is supposed to be his nemesis, his arch rival over there at Bad Boy Records, him representing Death Row. He said that he don't like the way that his kids will have to deal with it. He's talking about P. Diddy kids. He said that's a bad look and they're going to have to deal with some of that mental anguish. And also, he said, more importantly, it's a bad look for hip-hop altogether. It's a bad look when we got one of hip-hop's most dominant moguls, P. Diddy, taking a big fall like that, man. So big ups to Suge Knight for showing love, letting knowledge be born. He's just not just a big bad bully. He got feelings as well. So big ups to him, okay? Speaking about Diddy.
Let's go.
Looks like Diddy,
oh my God,
just filed a motion to take away some of those sexually allegations, okay? I'm going to say it again. He says, yo, some of these things are so crazy, through his legal team, some of these allegations are so damn crazy that I'm going to try to get some of them off. Coincidentally, one in particular filed back in 1991 from a lady named Joy Dickerson Neal. Okay, she filed some wild-ass claim, and is based on, she filed it under New York Services for Victim of Human Trafficking law. Well, apparently Diddy's team said that law wasn't in effect until 2007. So you can see how the money grab is starting to just look at this point. So it looks like Diddy's team, who happens to be an intelligent team, is going back and combing through all the allegations and trying to identify the BS. Of course, he can't go and sue for the mental stress and the mental anger, but they are saying, Diddy's team are saying that he is not at fault for anything, but they can get that off the books and some other things like that. Okay, so we want to keep our eyes up and keep our ears open to stories when we hear them, and pay close attention to what's happening, because a money grab is a money grab is a money grab all damn day. Speaking about a money grab, it looks like Quavo is having a hard time grabbing his bag. Well, it would look like it, but if you know anything about the music industry, you would know he got paid. So apparently, over there in Bridgeport, Connecticut, he had a show. It looks like the attendance was in shorts. It means it was a small, you see it, okay? It looks like no one showed up with just a little handful of people. Some people are theorizing that Chris Breezy's impact of the diss record has impacted his concert attendance, okay? Some people is really conspiring with conspiracy theories that Chris Breezy himself bought the tickets, kept the tickets, threw them away, so no one will go to attend Brothers Quavo's show. Well, if you know like I know, we know a lot of that stuff could be straight up BS, okay? I'm here to tell you, at the end of the day, there's a lot of different reasons why a concert won't go. Sometimes you got to see promoters are local people. I'm going to say it again. Some of your promoters, our concert promoters, are from that particular area, that particular city. Okay, so they may have a team that they got together. I'm just call it some hustlers, okay? They may got some hustlers who dabble in the street hustling and trying to turn positive by by turning themselves into a concert promoter, comedy promoter, or just something like that. And their ear to the streets sometimes betray them because they like a thing and their initial clique may like a thing. They don't do the total management intel to see how this particular artist sell in this particular demographic. So they tend to go out on the limb and bring in people who really don't sell records in that particular area, right? That's what happens. And sometimes you'll get a concert that look lethargic, like our brother's concert over there in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So we want to just keep that in mind when it comes to people not necessarily filling up crowds and filling up, concerts and stuff like that. Okay, keep in mind he got paid to be there. He got paid. Keep in mind he got paid to book the date. Then he got paid the remainder of the money. So a portion of that money was paid to him to book the date, and then the other half of the money was given to him as soon as he touched down to do the show, not before he left. As soon as he came in, that money was transferred. So big up to Music Business 101, okay? Keep in mind, you can get all your music understanding here with your brother Hiram King. Speaking about an understanding, looks like my man Kanye West is in the news.
Oh my God!
Okay, we talked about it a couple of, I think last podcast where he was in trouble for sucker punching somebody. I'm going to say it again. Kanye West was in trouble for sucker punching for a battery charge or sucker punching somebody who allegedly that he said groped his woman, okay? A lot of people are saying the guy just bumped into his half-naked Bianca, okay? Half-naked, you know how she be. And Kanye, or Ye, has said, hey, that dude was trying to cop a free feel. Okay, and so listen, man. So apparently Kanye went out and sucker punched this dude. But since the investigation, mum's the word. No one is talking about this thing. As far as the interviews that the cops is doing, and it looks like, and people are believing that Kanye and the alleged person who received the blow, or the other brother that received the blow, because he hit a twin, so looks like they talking behind closed doors and settling that thing. So they saying that thing may come to an end. Speaking about what's coming to an end, looks like Drake has been hit with a cease and desist order to stop using the Tupac likeness, okay? Apparently, the estate from Tupac, okay, has sent my man a letter saying, hey, we need to, stop it. Stop using our brother Tupac likeness on these disc records tailor-made, okay? Stop doing that, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to read it a little bit so you guys can hear exactly how it reads. It says, we represent the estate of Tupac and Afeni Shakur Amaru Entertainment, Inc. are the sole owners of Tupac's publicity and personality rights and copyright. The estate is deeply dismayed and disappointed by your unauthorized use of Tupac's voice personality in the tailor-made freestyle and record that you released last Friday. On the behalf of the estate, we demand that you immediately cease and desist from any further publication or exploitation of the record, that you immediately take all necessary steps to remove it from all platforms, okay, where it is publicly available. Not only is the record a fraudulent violation of Tupac's publicity and the estate's legal rights, it is also a blatant abuse of a legacy of one of our greatest hip-hop artists of all time. The estate would never have given the approval for this such use. The unauthorized, equal dismaying use of Tupac's voice against our dear brother Kendrick Lamar, a good friend of the estate, has given nothing but respect to Tupac and his legacy, publicly and privately, compounds the insult. So they're saying the fact that you use Tupac's voice to diss our beloved brother Kendrick Lamar compounds the insult because Tupac reps that West Coast, Kendrick Lamar reps that West Coast, okay? And he is a friend of the estate. So the estate saying, you can't be using our situation to belittle another brother that we deem a brother. You are personally I'm going to continue. It says, you personally are well acquainted both with publicity rights and the laws that protect them. and with harm that unauthorized AI impersonation can cause artists. Okay? So apparently our brother Drake looks like he says, I'm not going to fight this thing. They right. You know what I'm trying to say? My point was already made. Let me take the steps. He took it off his Twitter and his Instagram, and he took it off of that thing. So that's what's happening with that. So big ups, and be careful with this AI, because a lot of people are trying to figure out ways to get paid, and a lot of people trying to figure out ways to sue. So be careful, man. Speaking of being careful, looks like my man R. Kelly is in the news. Now, some of you, now hold on. Some of you guys are saying, what the hell? I keep hearing this about R. Kelly. I keep hearing this. What is really going on? Well, I'm going to break it down to you. It looks like last week they was trying to give his legal team one last hurrah to get my man off. But apparently looks like it did not happen. He got stuck. He's going to be 78 years old by the time he's released. Some say he's not going to make it past 78. So some believe he's going to die in jail. That's right. Our brother R. Kelly will be released in 2045. Apparently they was trying to get him off based on some of these laws that's written and everything, like the RICO law of racketeering and all that stuff. But it looks like the attorney that was representing him was saying, hey, this is not some racketeering, RICO, organized sex trafficking thing. This is not what this is. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, they did say, the attorney was saying, he may not have known, the people didn't know sex was going on, didn't know the girls' ages. People were just there. If you are an artist and you say, hey, I like that girl right there, and you bring that artist there, that apparently in 2024, that is sex trafficking, okay? But really, if I tell my bodyguard to bring that girl right there, and she comes, historically, that's just groupie love. Okay, I've been telling you guys, groupie love is over at this point. So they're saying that is organized. That's an organized sex trafficking type of deal. And he's saying, at the end of the day, I mean, when I'm saying he, I'm talking about the representation, saying, man, there's so many things that can fall under that situation. And one of the organizations that he brought up is like sororities and fraternities. I mean, yeah, they got organized situations going on with chicks being brought to the dang on frat house and fraternizing and doing whatever the hell they do. So that's what his argument was. Apparently, it did not work. So our brother is going to be stuck in jail for a hot minute. So big ups to the jail, big ups to R. Kelly, and big ups to the laws that's going to keep that type of foolishness from touching our little girls. Speaking about little girls, okay? It looks like Doja Cat is in the damn news. Now, what is she in the news for? She's saying, what the hell is going on with you sons of guns, with you sons of bitches, for bringing your children to my show anyway? I talk about checking mics, that's oral sex. I talk about some wild stuff in my songs. Why would you bring kids to my concert and then go on the internet and be shocked that I'm doing sexually suggestive lyrics and moves and stuff? Why would you be shocked? Hell, sidebar, I remember back down the well of time when I used to go to concerts. I used to go to concerts where they used to have two shows, one in the AM, one in the PM. One was geared more to children, and the other one was geared more to the adults. How do I know this? Because I remember, the Beastie Boys themselves. I remember Run DMC said themselves, hell, LL Cool J, hey, this is the night show. Hopefully you guys didn't bring your kids, because we're going to say some choice words and do some choice things that will perhaps offend younglings, okay? So apparently, like the Beastie Boys did back down the well of time, I remember right after they said that, at the climactic portion of the show, a big ass dick, okay, a big Bozak, a big penis just extends on the stage and as to say, to hell with you for bringing kids to the show. You shouldn't have did it. You should have bought them at the AM show, okay? Or should I say the afternoon show? But anyway, that's what it was. So that was Doja Cat was arguing about and what she was in the news about. So big up to Doja Cat because she did make some sense. You got to know what you're doing, okay? Okay, now listen, we want to tell you guys, man, before I go any further, we want you guys to know that this show is powered by the Reporter newspaper. The Reporter newspaper is a Black-owned publication that's been in business for over 50 years here in Blackburn, Ohio, which is, you guys know it, it's Akron, Ohio. And listen, this is the time that you get your subscription. This is the time to support Black business. And what better way is to support Black business is to support people that support in the community. Like I said, they got stories from all over the almanac, not just here in Akron, but national news, sports, international news, and news particularly connected to the Black movement all over the globe. So that's the Reporter newspaper. Don't forget to check them out and support the people that support the community, right? So we're about to do something different right now. We're about to go into the game's top 3 most underrated rap groups of all time. Now, when we say rap groups, some argue about what we mean by rap groups. Some people are saying, is it a rapper and a DJ? No, that's a duo. Really, it's one MC and a DJ. That's not a group. Okay, so some people are saying, wait a minute, hold on. You mean to tell me Eric B and Rakim is not a group? No, that's Eric B, the DJ, and Rakim, the rapper. DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince ain't a group? No. That's DJ Jazzy Jeff, the DJ, and the Fresh Prince, the MC. So you're telling me Pete Rock and CL Smooth is not a group? No! Okay, one is a DJ and a producer. Just like Gangstar, Premier, and Guru, okay? We can go on. Some people will argue and say those are duos. We talk about rap, not hip hop. We talk about rap, the art form, the person that spits the lyrics, okay? Hip hop is the culture of it all. So in that culture, in that particular genre, we got different things. To me, a group is multiple rappers, okay? Multiple rappers, I'm talking about more than 2. Because that would be a duo, you know what I'm saying? Or when they put the DJ in, it kind of makes it a group. But anyway, but we can go back and forth. Put it in the comments what you think. But here's the most underrated hip hop groups of all time. In no particular order. I'm gonna say some things, okay, that I know some people are not gonna agree with. That's my goddamn list. That's my list, okay? I'm gonna go back down the wheel of time and I'm gonna say the Ultramagnetic MCs.
Surprise!
Okay? Some of you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, that's right, it's real MC in here, right? It's real hip hop. Ultramagnetic MCs, man, one of the most influential groups that don't get no love. Now, we got to talk about this. We're talking about most underrated groups of hip hop. Of course, some of you guys may not have heard of them or may not be familiar with their work because they underrated. They don't get the love, they don't get the shine. But I'm sure you heard Set G's beats around criminal-minded BDP, okay? Set G is one of the rappers, the producers, okay, of the Ultramagnetic MCs. I'm sure you heard Kool Keith's lyrics or lyrical stance-matic skeletons, how he spit. I'm sure if I play a couple of songs and you hear those music and the beats and the influence, you'll say, damn, that sounds like Public Enemy. Man, the list goes on and on. So the Ultramagnetic MCs is one of the best groups, underrated groups of all time to me, okay? Then we're gonna go with, don't argue with me, we talk about groups. You never hear nobody talk about Onyx.
What?
Okay, now I know you said, wait a minute, what this guy on? I didn't say the best group. I said underrated group. So they had a mega hit slam that was mega, crossover appeal all over. And then a lot of people think they sunk after that. So some people even consider Onyx a one-hit wonder. But when you talk about lyrics from the crew, okay? Lyrics from the crew, the lyrics was dope. At least for 2 of them, okay? I'm not gonna talk about Sun C, whatever his name is, right? Okay? It's coincidentally, sometimes you always, when you talk about groups, it's always a weak link in the group. When we talk about I can name some weak link people. Maybe I should do a list about the weakest link from everybody in the group. You know the Leaders of the New School was a group. You do know the Fushnikins was a group. You do know the Fugees was a group, okay? But I'm talking about underrated groups, okay? And my number one underrated group of all time has to be down south representative, okay? The Goody Mob. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. The Goody Mob is one of the best groups to do it. But they don't get that much shine. It was conscious. They had that Southern style. All the MCs had their own style, powerful delivery and stuff like that. And really, people act as if they wasn't one of the dopest people in the game. Hence the term underrated. That's what my list is. Now, if you don't like my list, then you don't like my list. But when we talk about the Goody Mob, we're talking about organized noise. Big ups, God bless, to Rico Wade. We talk about Outkast. We talk, man, come on. They were there. The Lumberjacks. If you're from the ATL, you already know, okay? So that's my top three. The Ultramagnetic MCs, Onyx, and the Goody Mob. The good mostly die over bullshit, okay? That's mob, right? You know what I mean? So listen, man, I just wanted to throw that out there. Make your comments, let me know what you guys think. All right, this is my favorite part of the show. I call this show where I do the conscious content, where you can get that knowledge you can't get in college, a little understanding for your planning, okay? Let's go into it, man. I'm just gonna break it out. So a wild fight breaks out at a new rapper. Her name is Stunner Girl, okay? At her concert. What happened? Well, apparently she's doing her song and dance. She's an up-and-coming rapper, and she's half naked. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. And somebody slapped her on the ass. Well, it looks like her husband was standing on the stage or bodyguard style or whatever, and he jumped off, got in the dude's face. And somebody grabbed the dude from behind his neck in a whole-out melee. They whooped his ass for touching this lady's ass, right? And you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to whoop somebody's ass if they slap your girl's ass, okay? It's ass for ass, you know what I'm saying? But
ready, fight.
There's a conscious moment. We got to think about this, okay? I don't know if you've ever been in the strip club and you see ass for days and they give you a personal dance. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not to touch. And they just say you can't touch and move your hand. Some people, depends on how you pay and you touch it. I'm saying you putting a steak in front of someone that's hungry and you telling me I can't touch. So what does this got to do with rap? These girls looking like strippers, okay? And some of them would turn around, literally bust it wide open in front of you. You telling me I done paid $1,000 for a ticket and you got this ass right in my face? I'm usually paying $10. I can touch the ass at the strip club. You telling me I can't touch this? I'm just being ignorant right now, telling you what the dude was thinking. That I can't touch this ass and I have to get an ass whooping about it? I'm confused. Are these rappers or are these goddamn strippers? Now, if you're a stripper, if you're a rapper, do what rappers do. If you're a stripper, stop. If you're not a stripper, don't do what stripper does. Okay, that's what they do. I mean, come on now. If I had a nickel for every chick I see bent over like this, I would have to tell myself, okay? Now I gotta keep it a buck. Big ups to Little Kim. Big ups to Little Kim. But my girl Cardi B is the only legitimate rapper with this here gimmick that I used to be a stripper and I'm a rapper. Everybody else is cloning. I mean, I'm talking about with the stripper behavior. Okay? Everybody else is cloning. Everybody, I'm not doubting that everybody else ain't got off the goddamn pole. I'm saying that's her thing, okay? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I know they're gonna come for me in the comments, and I don't give a goddamn. I'm just letting you know, this is the conscious section. I had to say something conscious. I gotta give you some of that knowledge you can't get in college. If you don't want to be treated like a stripper, don't do stripper things. Okay? You can still rap, you can still look sexy. But don't bend over and bust it wide open and then think a dude ain't gonna think stripper thoughts. Anyway, that was my conscious content for the day. And at the end of the day, I am your brother Hire My King. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.
Can't be for me, whole nother frequency. BGOD, what the fuck is a mug? Nigga be fake, won't leave him snuggly. He undercover, then fucking we talking a minute. It's all in this stuff, nigga, fuck is you saying? Bird, bitch, get score. We ain't going back and forth by the door. We ain't going back and forth by the door. Wash, halu, ella, ilaha, illallah. We come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We flipping niggas off the porch. Niggas in Paris. Somebody J version, boss on Jane Harden. But they think they the highest. We locking them up. You get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shoot a shot, but I ain't far. Just fuck around, hit the same target back to back.